welcome back to Dami Royal. If you're just joining us, thank you. Please do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Today we'll continue on single and married. This was a topic we talked about in the last video, and I asked my single folks to put their thoughts in the comment section. So I got a comment from one of the singles, and she said, I am not going to compromise my calling, and the calling being her career. So, my dear friend, my answer to you is, your career will go on. Marriage is not going to stop your career. If you find a man that want to put a stop to your career, that man is not for you. He is too insecure for you to get you. So, no. It's a no. That man is not your own. So at this point, if you're single out there and you have a man who is insecure about your career, about your prospects, you have to drop them, okay? Drop them like it's hot. Drop it. However, you have to compromise. No matter how little, no matter how small the compromise is, you have to give it in your marriage. For your marriage to be completely successful, you have to compromise. There is no successful marriage that does not have somebody compromising. Actually, two people compromising. Because if it's one person compromising all the time, there's a guarantee that that person will be overwhelmed at a point. But when two people are ready to give it what it takes for a marriage to work, it's already a success. Before you even get to it, it's a success. So you have to be ready to give it. There's no bargaining, no negotiation. However, if it's a guy that wants you to live in his own shadow, please, it's a no. But compromise, it's a different thing. Compromise is a different thing. No matter how small, you have to give it in your marriage for it to be successful. Moving on, the married section, I asked 2 questions which I answered in the last video. So please, if you're just seeing this video, go and watch the last one. Today, I'm going to move on to number 3 and number 4. And number 3 is married or single. Which do you prefer? Which do you prefer? And why? So, my answer to that is married. Yeah. Married. I prefer being married. Why? In my last video, I know I said that sometimes I missed being single, and I gave my reason for that. Reason is that sometimes, I just want to stay alone, be in bed, don't want to do anything, no cooking, nothing at all, which, I can't always get that. Sometimes I get away with it, but not always. It's just a sense of responsibility that will come to you that, you just have to get up and do these things, So, but as single, you can as well lose your sense of responsibility for house chores or whatever thing. But yeah, of course you have your sense of responsibility for so many other things, but just doing house chores or caring for somebody, you can as well lose their sense of responsibility. But in marriage, it is different. It is different. You just have that sense of responsibility that, I have to get up, I have to cook, I have to, feed my family, I have to do things. So it's just that. That's it. Other than that, there is nothing and nothing more. That is why I'll tell you that I prefer to be married. Because number 1, I am not thinking alone. Whatever I have to do, I'm not doing it alone. I have a shoulder to cry on. I have somebody I can just call. I'm like, I want to gist every single time. Anytime I need somebody to gist with, I have somebody I can readily go to. You can say, yeah, but you can do that with your best friends. But this one, it's actually a different thing for you to, share so many things. Share compassion, share values, and share, a future with somebody. It's just a different thing. And when you have such you just want to talk to the person. You want to keep talking to the person. You want to call the person. You have a problem, you have an issue. The first thing that will come to your head is not, who do I call? It is, I am going to call my man, or I am going to call my woman and tell her this and all that. So yeah, see, I enjoy that in my marriage, and yeah, for that reason and so many more, I love to be married. Plus, there's somebody to actually care for you, think about you. While they're thinking about themselves, they're actually thinking about you. This is what marriage should be. I know that's not 100% correct, but yeah, that is what marriage should be about. One, you should be able to think about one another. You should be able to care for one another. That alone, yes, I enjoy in marriage. And number 4, the question is, if there is a next life, what would you like to be? Married or single? If you're married, you just want to be the woman or the man in your marriage. You want to switch roles? Why? So my answer, if I say I want to be married now, of course you should know that my answer is I am going to be married in my next life. If there is an opportunity for me to come back to this world, I'm going to be married. And I still want to be the woman in my next life. I'm sure a lot of women will understand why I said I want to be the woman. Yes, I want to be the woman in my next life. If there is an opportunity for me to come back to choose what I want to be, a single forever, married to who, and do I want to switch roles? My answer is I want to be married. I want to stick to the same guy. I want to still be the woman in my marriage. The only thing I'll probably change is me, finishing school, I think I said it in my last video, I want to finish school. I just want to be done with school, actually. I just want to make sure that I'm done with school before going into marriage, having kids. I want to be done with school. All the certificates that I want to acquire it already as single. And I don't want to be born in Nigeria. Say no. So I hope I have been able to convince you and not confused you that marriage life is actually sweet. I understand the view of other people who don't see marriage as a bliss, because that's what marriage is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a blissful establishment, even with the ups and downs in it, because there is no perfect marriage. But what I'm saying is that even with all of that, we're supposed to have a blissful marriage. So from their point of view, I understand it is because of where they're coming from. It's because of what they have experienced. Don't blame them. It is only because they never found the right person. If they found the right woman, and if the ladies found the right man, it will be a different story entirely. So I don't blame them, but they just need to experience something for you to have a value for it. If you don't have it, you cannot value it. A lot of people talk about marriage being an achievement or not. It depends. Marriage right now, nowadays, is all over the place. It's a lot of things going on in marriage. And I believe that a lot of people just jump into it. They just want the elaborate wedding and not the marriage. And when it's not sweet to them, like, I'm done, I'm going away. No, I can't stand it. I'm leaving. Well, I still want you to put your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this topic. Would you like to be single or married in your next life if there is an opportunity? Would you like to switch your role? Put your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, stay blessed, stay positive, and keep it real. Peace out.